It's not quite March yet, but it feels like March. We got spring training baseball in the air right now, and we also have got what could potentially be a national championship game tomorrow afternoon between the Arizona Wildcats and the Houston Cougars. This one feels like a massive game. It is a massive game. It's battle for first in the Big 12. It's only the lone regular season meeting between the number 4 and the number 2 teams in the country, and it's 1 o'clock tomorrow in Houston right here on ABC 15. For U of A, this has just been a gauntlet. I mean, this is their 4th straight game against a top 25 team. It's the longest streak that they've had as a program since 2000 and 2001. You got the Houston Cougars, who are obviously coming off a loss on Monday night on the road at number 6 Iowa State. What kind of bounce back are they going to get at home? This is a team that has not lost at home all season long. And then you look at the Arizona Wildcats, they were cruising along, obviously. They had the program record 23 straight wins to start the season, then hit that 1-week road bump where they lost 2 games in a row. They fell out of first place in the Big 12. They got that bounce back win on Wednesday night against number 23 BYU. A much needed win, snapping that 2-game skid. I will say it was the first game for BYU without their starting guard, Richie Saunders, who tore his ACL. But U of A obviously didn't have one of their best players in Koa Pete, the just does-it-all freshman who's their second leading scorer this season. He's already been ruled out for tomorrow, so obviously that's a big loss for U of A there. Nearly 14 points per game that they're not going to have. And you look at the way that Houston plays, just slow and methodical, and the tempo is one of the slowest in the entire country. They want to wear you down that way. They want to wear you down defensively. U of A plays that style of ball too. So it's going to be a slow rock fight between these two teams tomorrow. Houston gives up the fewest points per game at home of any team in all of college basketball at 54.5 points per game. You look at U of A, though. They're 3rd in KenPom. Houston's 5th in KenPom. They're both top 10 in defense. U of A's 3rd. Houston is 7th. Offensively, they're about the same, just outside the Houston's 10, U of A's 11. This one, I mean, it's big for both teams. You look at it for both, though, coming off a loss. Houston right now is the last team into that 1 seed line. U of A's the 3rd overall seed right now, so the 3rd number 1. The fact that it's their only regular season meeting this year, obviously there's probably a very good chance that they meet in the Big 12 championship game, but who knows? The Big 12 is so loaded. It's a gauntlet night after night after night. Having to go through that, I mean, the Big 12 tournament might almost be tougher for teams to get through and win than the NCAA tournament, as crazy as that sounds. But you look at this, U of A right now still penciled in for the 1 seed to go to the West region of San Diego. That's going to be very important for them. Cougars favored by 5.5 in this basketball game. Koa Pete's obviously the reason why that U of A is so much of an underdog in this game. But the thing for them, we know how good U of A's front court is when Koa Pete's healthy. I think big picture, when you look at this basketball team, how far they go is going to come down to their guard play. Braden Berries and Jaden Bradley, how far can their shooting carry this U of A team? Because they're going to rebound well. They're going to play good defensively. They're going to wear teams down in the paint. It'd be a nice afternoon to see the Arizona guards step up when they're down a big man up front. And the two of them really put together a good basketball game in a very, very tough environment. We know what Kelvin Sampson teams do. They just try to beat you down and wear you down, and just the physicality in which they play with. And this is a game that entire city is going to get up for. So, like I said, it's not quite March yet, but this one feels like it's a massive, massive, massive basketball game that we could be seeing here in early April as well. So really looking forward to it tomorrow. Again, it's a 1 o'clock tip-off between U of A and Houston in Houston, and it's right here on ABC 15. We'll see if the Cats can pull it out and improve to 25-2 on the season and move solely into first place. But should be a good one. Looking forward to you guys watching it as well, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Have a great day.